In the ancient world of Equestria, the new pony nation that had risen up over a half a century was at war. When the three pony tribes united in a vast new land, other foreign tribes grew jealous and wanted the wealth of the new pony nation for their own greed and power. As time passed on, hundreds of foreign tribes united into a single army of violence and corruption that led to the invasion and enslavement of pony villages around the young nation. However, the army of savagery were met by a counterattack of a single warrior who united the strongest of ponies from all Earth, Pegasi, and Unicorn tribes into a legion of righteousness and moral warriors. Their goal: fight to protect the new pony nation. This brave warrior was known as Commander Fire Braniseus. He was a cunning commander with a heart of gold who was willing to sacrifice his own life to protect his land, for he truly believed that it would become a great nation someday. However, as the war dragged on, the fatal morale of his army began to fade. Fearing the failing of his troops as the enemy pushed ever deeper into the heart of the young nation, Commander Braniseus sought the guidance of the Great Priest Order, a council of mages who wield great magic of light and devoted their own lives to the pursuit of purity and peace. As Commander Braniseus visited the great temple of the Priest Order, Braniseus came across to a sight that in all his life of traveling the beautiful land of Equestria he had never seen. For upon his arrival, he was greeted by a sight of true beauty. That sight was a mare by the name of Armaur. She was a priestess who was stern to her studies of magic for the Sacred Order, but once they first met each other, something sparked inside of them. By some great force, perhaps destiny itself, was trying to connect them. Braniseus could not bear to look away from Armaur, as her beauty and intelligence attracted the young warrior. As for Armaur, she hesitated at first, since she made a sacred oath to the order to never love another pony, since it was believed among the priests that love and friendship only distracted ones from their goals. However, in the eyes of Braniseus, she saw something beyond anything her books and study had ever taught her. Though it was true that she heard stories about the warrior being a bit, a lot of a hothead when it came to the training of his army. He was also said to be very short-tempered in combat, and that many would rather take their chances with a rampaging dragon than himself on a bad day. Nevertheless, when she looked into the stallion's golden eyes, she saw a kind-hearted being with a lovely heart, who was loyal, pure, and full of determination to protect the ones he loved, which she truly admired. Because of these aspects that they saw in each other, Braniseus and Armaur swore secretly to see each other, even with the fear of being caught and its consequences. As time passed on, Braniseus felt his fate and moral was lifted up as Armaur became happier and more alive than she ever had in her temple. As they both spent more time together, getting to know each other in secret, their love only grew stronger. Then one day, word from the front line reached Braniseus that the enemy was about to launch a massive attack that could decide the outcome of the war. Braniseus knew he needed to go back to lead his army. This time, however, he finally had a reason to keep his faith and morale alive due to wanting to see his beloved Armaur again. As for Armaur, it saddened her that Braniseus had to leave, fearing that he would never return if he entered the afterlife. But Braniseus assured her that wherever she went, he would always be in her heart. Without hesitation, Armaur gave Braniseus their first kiss. As they kissed and laid their eyes upon each other one last time before departing, they knew that they were meant to be together as a single soul. Even if their society forbade it, they didn't care. As long as they loved one another, their souls would be bonded as one before and after the end of time. Wait, that's it? What do you mean that's it? That can't be it. I mean, what happens? Did they win the battle? Did Braniseus survive, or did he die horribly as it was possibly foreshadowed? And what about Armaur? Oh, she's still going to kill me for mispronouncing her name. I mean, what happened to her? Did she give up her studies just to pursue love? Did they end up happily together? How many kids do they have? You can't leave me like this, Brogart. You can't end this story like this. I refuse it. There are too many unfinished stories on fanfiction, which sadly I own make up a small percentage of it, but that's not the point. You can't end it like this. You can't end it. I demand to know how it ends. I demand. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day to the rest of you.